Foster Ogden says, if for whatever reason we were to stop receiving drone parts from China, what's the best American-made FPV, VTX, and goggles brand to buy from? American-made, Foster? Define American-made. Fat Shark is Fat Shark is a nominally American company. It's owned by Unusual Machines, which is an American corporation. Guess where the goggles are made? China. DJI, Chinese company, made in China. Skyzone, Chinese company, made in China. Orca, Croatian company, made in Croatia. Not the U.S., but not China, so that's something. They're just really... First of all, there aren't that many manufacturers of FPV goggles, full stop. Most of them manufacture in China, except for Orca, manufactures in Croatia. There you go. So VTX and goggles, the closest you're going to get is Orca. Orca is their stuff, their NDAA stuff. It's super expensive, but there you go. You're going to see more American manufacturing in the years to come. And the motivation for that is that the government and the military want to bring supply chains back to the United States because they are uncomfortable with the idea that operationally relevant hardware is dependent on China. It's kind of like an impossible situation because you bring the manufacturing to the United States, but you still buy the chips from China. There are things that you can only get from China in any reasonable way, but there's a desire to move that domestic as much as possible. So we see things like the Rotor Brave flight controller and ESC, which are manufactured in the U.S. from Chinese components, or some Chinese components, I assume. But they're manufactured in the United States, and that is useful in some ways to the people who are interested in that sort of thing. I don't know of anybody who's doing an FPV goggle that way, but I expect that someone will, maybe Fat Shark, before too long.